Now, one time, well, yeah, she talked about her daughter.
I hate the way she talks about Sydney. She was like, yeah, because Tomas is perfect. But when Sydney started acting up and mistreating me, I just tell Sydney, I'm going to match your energy. I'm going to treat you the way you treat me. I hate that. It makes me cringe the way Sonia talk about her own daughter, Sydney, because it's like she don't like her. She don't like her own baby.
But then, you have that a lot where we saw that post about mothers and daughters
on TikTok.
And one girl on TikTok
Black
said,
mothers not liking their daughters.
Well, I don't know why my mother don't like me. And when I saw that post, I came to Samantha and I was like, I just can't wrap my head around that, and I guess it happens, I know it happens where mother and daughter just don't like each other, for whatever reason.
But it's cringe.
You may not like your child's ways or some of the things that they do, but personally as a mother, for me to carry somebody,
emojify every move
for a length of time and give birth and bring birth in to this life into this world. For me to say I don't like, but I guess there are a lot of situations like that, and I guess that's what Sonia is feeling. But she felt some type of way about her mother, so we just continue this cycle,
generational.
Yeah, so I don't know how her daughter feels about her daughter. Is she,
I hope Sydney loves Katie, and I hope their relationship is much better because Sonia has no problem throwing her daughter under the bus. And isn't that something that Ernesto chose two women who had tension
with their
daughters? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. So when I hear that, it's raising Samantha. I remember when she turned 12, and I always tell people our trying times was when she turned 12 and 18. When she turned 12, there was just times where I had to say, okay, I'm going to time out. I'm going to go to my room, and you go to your room.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to come back together because I found myself being angry. Because, at that 12, like that mouth was... And I didn't want to, be in a situation with my 12-year-old. So I had to, really, and it was a trying time, y'all. It really was. Y'all know that preteen. So we had to we talked a lot. We talked through it a lot, and it was I gave her options. We can do A, or we can do B. It's up to you. You let me know, and I'll act accordingly. And we gotta understand it. We got an understanding about it. Then 18 come. She getting ready to go off to college, and she ramped up again. And so we had to have another talk. And as she got older, she matured, and we got a good understanding. But I get, but for me to say at that time, 12 and 18, when it was most difficult, with her the boundaries and molding her and teaching her, because Samantha was, I know. Samantha,
but I do be knowing, though.
Every time I would tell her something, at 12, y'all, she would go, Mama, I know.
But I did know.
You don't have to tell me.
I did know.
I know. I could say, Samantha, Mom, you don't have to. I could say, Samantha, press your clothes. I know, Mom. How do you know? And you ain't never pressed your clothes like that before.
I did it before.
So it was I know. That was our thing with her. But not doing that, I know. Now, one time did I think, I don't like my child. I don't like her. She get on my nerve. I don't like her. I didn't think, I didn't think like that, And then I had a good relationship with my mom. So I guess my mom was loving and kind, to me. So I guess, it kind of spilled over into my relationship with my daughter. But I get it, I get that there are bad relationships between mother and daughter. But how does it get to that point? How does it get to that point?
Yeah, sometimes it could be jealousy.
You
it could
said
be
that.
envy.
Yeah.
It could be you know, under the circumstances that the child was conceived under. It could be because the child looked like the man and the man left them, or the man was abusive or mistreated them, or the child didn't come out looking the way they wanted the child to look. You know, just all type of, you know, hurtful, sadistic reasons, you know, people can have for not liking their child. But it's just like, she's so hard on Sydney. And it's like, you would think that she would want to have a much closer relationship with Sydney, since she didn't have really much of any with her mom.
It looked like she would. Looked like she wanted to change it.
Yeah,
you know?
change the narrative, because it seemed like she really needed her mom growing up. And when her mom left them, essentially she became like a motherless daughter. She was abandoned pretty much by her mom. So